Enneagram is a system of personality typing that describes patterns in how people conceptualize the world and manage their emotions, as stated by Trudy. This model describes 9 different personality types and maps out each of these types on a 9-pointed diagram, which helps to illustrate how the types all relate to one another. The name Enneagram is derived from the Greek word ennea, meaning 9, and gram, which means drawn or written. According to this tool, every personality has a certain worldview that is looked through their own lens. This makes it possible to explain why certain people believe certain things. It describes how the basic personality adapts and responds to both stressful and supportive situations. It shows opportunity for both personal growth and great foundation for understanding of others. This being said, you can identify your type using one of the many different personality tests, as well as reading about each type. Now, there's a lot of speculation that goes on with personality tests and putting people in boxes. But that isn't the case with the Enneagram. This tool is strictly fact-based and directed at personal growth. In the book I read, called The Road Back to You by Ian Morgan and Suzanne Stabile, they state, the Enneagram should only be used to build others up and to help them advance in their journey towards wholeness and God. I thought that quote was very applicable to this topic, for it shows that the test can be used in many different ways and for greater understanding and good. To address the types, I'll go through each one individually. The type 1 is a reformer. They believe that they can do everything right and they have to do it the right way. They're oftentimes perfectionists. The type 2 is the helper. These people are warm and selfless. They are friends to everyone, and they often forget their own needs in place of others. The type 3 is the achiever. These people believe that their worth is found in things that they accomplish and succeed in, not necessarily who they are, and are a lot of times overachievers. The 4th type is the individualist. They are known to be artistic and creative and very in touch with their emotions. Type 5s are often called the observers. They know a little bit about everything and feel uncomfortable whenever they don't. They are very uncomfortable in social situations and don't care to share their thoughts, but don't confuse them with not being educated. 6s are called the loyalists. They are very cautious people that are great, loyal friends. They are also great in a crisis, but can be paranoid that things will go wrong a lot of times. Type 7s are called the adventurers. They are going all the time and refuse to be bored. They don't waste time with emotions. They suppress all feelings in order to have the most amount of fun. Type 8s are called the challengers. These people are a lot of times very stubborn and can be very outspoken. They can be overbearing, but overall very, very effective leaders. Type 9s, I myself am one, are very accepting and trusting people that are typically creative and optimistic, but can also be willing to go along with others to keep the peace. Once you have decided what number you identify with most, you can choose a wing to go along with. Wings are 2 numbers on either side of your number that you resemble one more than the other. For example, I'm a 9 wing 1, which means I resemble a 1 more than an 8 for my wing. The Enneagram has been implemented recently in a lot of businesses to see how employees work and how they will work with others. A lot of marriage counselors and general counselors are recommending to their clients to take the Enneagram test to try and find out what the problem is and where it's rooted. In conclusion, I hope you all can use this test as a learning tool for personal and relational growth to address your strengths and weaknesses and to learn about them in a more emotional way.